Welcome back to Professor Plays Wasteland 3 with Rafi.
Democracy is the essence of good. Communism, the very definition of evil.
Thanks, Liberty Prime narrator. We made it to Denver, home of this giant laser beam eye statue of Ronald Reagan. And there's a goat in the background, and I'm actually needing to look for the goat.
There it is.
Mountain goat, because we don't have an animal
Hold,
companion.
heretics, before you step into our trap.
What? The Godfisher whom Reliance
You have
released.
fine ears. I hope one day to send them skyward so they may delight the gods of the sky. However, first we have a proposal for you.
Alright.
A mechanical giant known as Reagan kills our faithful, delaying the harvest. You have access to the Gipper's inner sanctum. It has 3 glowing hearts known as terminals. You will destroy these terminals so we may sweep across this land, making gifts of flesh to the sky.
How about no? I mean, I think destroying the Reagan might be okay, but...
In return, you may pass through our camps without fear. We will not harm you.
Or we could ask them to kill Whaler, huh? You think they are going for that?
Yes. And
No, actually I want them alive. So
that's
I
right.
thought that was Liberty. I mixed them up. So no, that was not the one we met last episode. Then we go with help you kill innocent people, not a
Gods of
chance.
the sky, forgive them their foolishness.
I
When
mean,
their flesh feeds you, they shall.
we can't really work with dead maniacs.
I mean, I don't like these guys.
Charm animal.
Yeah, but not working with maniacs is kinda hard when you're surrounded with maniacs.
Yeah, I think that's the feeling of Wasteland.
I
They're all
just
amazing.
realized that the Monster Army were the less maniacal maniacs.
Yeah, guys
The-
called Monster Army wearing basically monster mask. Ooh.
And they're one of the most sane people that run around.
I guess that's the point. I mean, if Flap the inhaler is on your good side.
So today, Reagan be with you. Keep an eye.
Okay, so this is the headquarter. There's the obligatory oil pump 5 centimeters next to the headquarter because that's how oil rigs work.
They make oil. How can we make sure everybody knows this? Let's place an oil well where it would be totally hazardous.
Let's break into that place first before we go for the meeting.
I mean, it's still the remnants of the United States, so
Yeah, that's true.
no one really gives a shit.
Temperature warning, hardware damage. Please defrost heating elements. First of all, let's loot this. A new well. That might explain the oil well.
Boss, freeze the Gipper, we struck oil! What? When? Just now. Remember the test wells we were drilling out Zone 5? The last one came up a gusher. The foreman thinks there could be enough for 100 and... Great. Now, shut it down. Wait, what?
This is maybe one of the
Nancy
terminals.
Reliance has spoken. We're cutting off the oil supply to the godless commies in Colorado Springs. So we're suspending operations immediately.
This terminal could increase Reagan's convoy effectiveness, could damage and destroy the state. Okay, so that's...
wait before
yes.
we do anything. I mean, I think we have to
Can we
fight
talk to the
this
statue?
dragon.
Hello down there. Looking forward to seeing you inside.
Mecha Reagan.
Judgment Day is nigh. Don't keep the God
I wonder if he's using an iron curtain as a defensive mechanism.
No, he breaks them down. An iron curtain would immediately trigger. Scattered communist recouped after Reagan fell. The madness, the large nuclear missiles. Yeah, that's how it goes. That's clean ethics.
Yeah.
Regulation. Not touching. Abanga.
Partner?
Young man. Not back.
Oh, they dressed as cowboy.
You know, President Reagan
Yeah.
was
A movie
yeah,
actor.
Yes. So we just nod him. Let's be nice. Let him win.
Sorry. That's how you cowboys say hello, right?
Where did you
From
get
the
an
others,
edgy like
From the
that?
stories they tell. About my name's Bill. I have a stupid question.
Oh,
I know it's stupid, but I gotta ask. I just gotta know.
What were you going to ask us?
Have any of you seen my ma anywhere? I told you it was a stupid question. How would you know if you saw her? I don't even have a picture. You forget I asked.
If she's similarly awkward, no problem to find her. Your mom is missing.
It was about 6 years ago. She
Oh.
had a fight with Mother Nancy. Called her a bunch of things I'd never heard before. They wanted her to become one of those god.
Look at
President
all of the
Reagan's
pictures and
wives.
portraits.
It's a big honor, but I guess she didn't want it. She said she'd leave before she married a machine. They told her, okay, go, but I couldn't go with her. She left. And
We ever tried
you,
looking for her?
You mean like the stories? Walking the West with a six.
Yeah, blah blah.
You think I should do it?
Have you stepped out of
Sure I
Gipper
do. I
territory?
mean, I've never been, but you know how God President Reagan conquered the West before.
Conquered the
you don't know?
West?
What?
Well, this was back in the bad old days.
There you have the iron
When the
curtain.
West was overrun by
They look good.
commies, all trying to. God President was still a man back then, before the ascension, but oh boy, was he tough.
I mean, if you have the Reagan, you
He
don't
had a
need Liberty
six-shooter,
Prime.
fired 7 bullets,
Yeah.
and a horse
I would still favor Liberty Prime.
He can only get 7 bullets out of a 6-shooter?
Anyway, I know the West.
That's
is
lame.
better
Bruh.
again since he tamed it back then, but
Shall we have him
I
die or
reckon
not?
I can handle it.
He's just a young man looking for adventures.
Why
What
not?
can
It
possibly
will be
go
an
wrong?
adventure.
Really sending this kid out?
What was that?
Go be the
Really?
hero.
I knew. I gotta go find my gun.
Hey, maybe we can rescue him later.
Maybe. I wonder if it bites us in the ass.
We'll bite anyway. Sysadmin logs, that could be helpful.
Sysadmin log entry 509. Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Another unexpected proclamation today. Mother Nancy has ordered a
Freedom
full
Standard
audit of
Time
Reagan's
Zone.
neural net to try and isolate the cause. Sysadmin log entry 1821. Testament of Sister Nancy Justice. Reagan's behavior is increasingly erratic. He's having conversations with persons only he can see. I fear that I don't have the code craft to make this right. Sysadmin log entry 2403. Testament of
That's
Sister
medicinal,
Nancy Justice.
says.
The God
And it's
President
mine.
demanded to speak
This
with
ain't the
Nancy
lost
tonight.
and found.
When
Hands
we
off.
asked which Nancy, he flew into a terrible rage.
This ain't a
Had to
charity,
initiate an
Rangers.
emergency
You need a med
shutdown
kit?
for repairs.
Talk to me.
Sysadmin log entry 3314. Testament of Mother Nancy Reliance. This log has reached the end of its usefulness and will be terminated. Effective immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Rogue eyes, never heard of that in Wasteland before. Veiled woman.
If you're looking to get patched up. I'm your gal.
The
If
Weimar.
you're a Nancy and you do something the other Nancies don't like, they shun you and call you a Wyman. Anyway, you'll hear a lot
I
of
don't
things
get
about
that.
me
I'm
in
not
this
American
shitty
enough
city
for
on the
that.
hill. None of
Me
it.
neither.
But nobody can fault my
You're not
to
happy
where?
here? Why not more?
Colorado Springs? Besides, Colorado Springs.
Yeah, okay, you're probably right.
I love his helmet.
Yes.
Why do they say
Well,
bad things
I
about
was
you?
Reagan's second wife behind Reliance, and now I'm not.
Quit being a
Quit.
Nancy.
Ha! I was excommunicated. Mother Reliance burned my name. She'd hand me over to the Godfishers if anyone. Speaking of, I could use your help to drive that point home.
Ooh, quests.
I might be
What
able
does
to
she
waive the
need?
fees for treating your wound. So, like I said, Reliance would have Ronnie light me up if she didn't need me. So, I'm pretty sure the robots at the machine commune have some tricks for healing humans, not just machines, obviously. Reliance has Ronnie blast him before any commie sleeper programming can turn on. But if you're in the commune and get some kind of data on their clinic, I'll heal you up for free from then on. Great, just don't mention this to anyone else, huh? Especially not Forge. Pretty sure she wants this intel too. But if I share, it will see for yourself.
She just said we shouldn't share the data with someone else.
Oh yeah. Mile mark. No, some strange goo on it. This is probably also something I don't get. Right? In Mercies.
Mighty and merciful.
Welcome to the Western White House. God President Reagan is expecting you. Please come in.
Yeah, but we are not ready. We need...
Reagan riding a laser raptor. It was in the background.
Oh yeah. Can we steal that?
Look, I know y'all are a big deal, but that's Gipper property. Don't keep the God President waiting, Rangers. You'll find him at the
These
north.
wussies. Can't even steal all their shit. Book of Bonzo, do I want to know?
My fellow Americans, well, turn with me now to the Book of Bonzo, chapter 12, verse 1. Blessed are the job creators.
Ah ja.
For the
Sister
tax
Nancy, yeah, Nancy Forge.
Nancy.
Bulldog of a woman.
Sister Nancy Forge, Ronnie's fourth wife, and his armorer. Made all our guns, armor, explosives.
That's the important question.
and
The
that
status is
concentrated
amazing.
Ronnie
How did you
stash
make the
of
weapon
traces.
so powerful?
Meaning I won't sell it, and you couldn't afford it. Doesn't mean I don't appreciate the Anyway, I'm the trader here on top of everything else. You need something? I might have it. Sure, have a look.
Yeah, but that's very expensive. We are not using shotguns, which is probably our big problem here. I used it. Saber rocket. Also way too expensive.
Saber rocket.
Do. Copyright strike infringement.
Sorry.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, singing makes things too unrecognizable.
These look
I hope.
like vacuum nozzles. Okay, anyways, it's already too expensive. They have lots of funky things.
Post-apocalyptic note to myself. Use in emergency, use vacuum nozzle as weapon grip.
Yes, you got it. Toaster!
Toaster's been broken for ages.
As I wanted to say after we listened to all these new fancy toys.
The car.
After we listened to
Nice.
pockets are pop nice. As we listened to all of these fancy things, They remind me an awful lot of the Colt Mechanicum.
Yes.
And I would love to say with less
System
toaster
fragmentation
fornicate.
96%. Hard disk capacity 4 megabyte.
Sorry, partners. Access to this console is restricted by order of the Nancies.
Kill the
6. Modern
What? No, I didn't even realize it. What should I do?
Ah!
Press the F button, go!
Now.
We're gonna kill him anyway!
Sir, yes, sir. Pressing the button now, sir. I think I did something wrong. I hope the Nancies don't get mad.
Well, now we have decided. Right, anyways.
Yeah.
I really hope they don't get mad, but... It's not my problem.
Welcome to the Western White House. God, President.
Enter.
Let's enter.
Please come in.
Speak friend to enter.
You know, it was...
What is this?
Adeptus Mechanicus, really?
They work for my father.
Yeah.
Ah.
You promised to keep me safe.
Calm down, Valor. God President Reagan has everything under control.
I hope we can steal the... I love it that the goat and the cockatoo and the clone run
Well, now,
first.
welcome, patriots. Nancy and I, well, we appreciate your selfless service and want to thank you for it. You are true Americans and, well, good neighbors. Now then, help yourself to some jelly and let's get down to business, shall we? As you know.
Maybe we should have defragmented.
I'm getting Fallout 1 master vibes.
Rendezvous with destiny. Will preserve for
It's
our
more max
children
headroom
this,
actually,
the
if
last
you know that.
best hope of man on earth, or will sentence them to.
Nice.
If it takes a
Oh.
blood, let's get it over with. Well, what do you say?
What are jelly
Jelly
beans?
Diplomacy, of course, is a subtle and nuanced craft. How do you tell a communist? Well, it's someone who reads Marx and Lenin. And how do you tell an anti-communist? It's someone who understands Marx and Lenin.
Please, only together we can stop the spread of communism.
Yeah. What's a communist?
They're like choosy cannibals, right? They only eat the rich.
Asking only for purposes of our education, ma'am and sir. We don't mean to upset anyone.
That's a nice
I'll be
point.
happy to explain, Rangers. Communism is a foul philosophy that tricks people into giving up their individuality and submitting to the will of the state, which commands them to work for free and relentlessly attack those who don't subscribe to their ideology. It is an evil beyond reckoning.
Heavy-handed
So-
social satire warning.
So, wait. Let me just talk a little bit. I just want to know if we can get the path where you basically convince Reagan to self-destruct because he's basically doing everything. Because everything they just said is just describing what they are doing.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, you're
Sounds
doing
like
what
the
you...
setup you got here, man. You mean?
Yeah.
What? It absolutely is not. We are the last true Americans. We follow the last true American president.
Why shouldn't we believe that? We are Americans.
That's enough, Ronnie. You did very well. But it's bedtime for Bonzo now, okay?
Ah, yeah, now they turn.
Okay, Mommy. Well,
I know you are, darling. Night-night.
Can't leave the keyboard alone.
Thank you for joining the God President and I in the sacred server room,
Oh, yeah.
Rangers. Before we discuss why you're here, I have a proposition for you.
Hello,
A favor
target.
that would make us look more favorably on your requests.
We're only here to discuss Vela Buchan and our situation.
I thought it might be that. Well, if you do a favor for us, we'll be happy to reciprocate. My husband, the God President, wishes to transfer his consciousness to a human body. To accomplish this, we must acquire a...
He needs more than 4
What was it,
megabytes.
Valor?
A cybernetic transfer module. It's amazing. Basically, what it does is...
That's enough for now, Valor. But yes, we must acquire this transfer module from the filthy communist robots that occupy the Denver airport. Once God President Reagan has a human body, you'll be rewarded with money, a fine weapon, and we will relinquish our claim on Valor and restart the oil to Colorado Springs.
Oh god, why do I see that you can get the Reagan companion somehow out of this? A cyber Reagan companion.
We need some information
Very
first.
well, but I warn you.
Why would your god need to
There
transfer
are a
it?
lot of issues with the current hardware.
They don't need such technical details, Valor. Suffice to say,
The
though
computer's
the vessel containing
failing.
the God President was
Me
meant to
one
be
probably not
everlasting,
helping.
that has proven false, and a new vessel is required.
How do we
Ronnie
know
has
you'll
announced-
keep your promise?
You morons. Mother Nancy always keeps her promises. And anyway, she's not the boss of me. I'm here because I want to be. Helping the God President become immortal is very important work, okay?
Thank you, Valor. As you can see, Rangers, he's a talented and driven young man, fully dedicated to our cause. Nobody is being held here against their will.
Surprisingly, there are no shackles on the ground. Tell us more about the
They
robots.
call themselves a commune and say they are working
Ah,
for
yeah,
the betterment
commune,
of all
communist.
sentient beings. But
Blah,
their
blah.
end draws near. Once we have what we need from them, they will be dealt with like the dirty communists they
Tell us
are.
more about the fine
It's gonna
weapon.
be an amazing weapon. Have you seen the lasers on Reagan's statue? Like that, only handheld. Awesome! I'm working on it with...
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
Valor. Now, I serve at the pleasure of a god, Rangers. And I
Let's
don't have
agree
time
for
this
first. Okay,
non-committal
we get the
dithering.
module.
Agreed. But only after.
That's right.
Yes. Meanwhile, our home is at your disposal. Make America proud.
Let's talk with the commune first.
Yes.
Then finish sabotaging Reagan, the Reagan bot, and then we make a decision.
We can sabotage the Reagan bot anytime.
And
More,
to correct what Reagan just said,
And we're back with
accessing directionary database entry communism, a form of government in which the state controls everything and people are denied freedom.
Next quest.
Well, so you got to meet Ronnie face to face. What do you think?
He's amazing.
Myself, and looking mighty
At
good
least we
for
can
over
get a lot
100,
of
huh?
reputation here.
Oh, while you were in there, did Mother Reliance say...
Did you need some help?
I wouldn't say we... Well, we sure could use it. See, of course, Ronnie blasts them whenever they get too close, but he ain't mobile. And Mother Nancy won't give me the troops I need.
Don't
I told you
worry.
we don't need saving. We just... Oh, let's just change the subject. What else do you need?
And your
What
boss
do we
is
want
Nancy.
to know why they are
Take the
Nancy?
name Nancy from Ronnie's original wife. Back before...
Oh, yeah.
I love my Nancy.
Oh, I love you too, Ronnie.
How did you make that
How we
statue?
been doing?
I
Oh, Ronnie. You're making me blush.
The statue
Ron
is?
is everywhere. He sees through every statue in this place. But the place he likes to be most is in the server room with Mother. You two.
So we are doing that. We can get a quest for it. Yeah. Let's probably do that first, which is, we know the camp is here because we stumbled into it already. But I guess let's do that next episode. God, we are so slow with the game. When was it released? In August? It's November already.
Yeah.
Let's see if we finish this year. Okay.
Hopefully.
Well, anyways, thanks for listening to all this propaganda with us. If any Americans are around, feel free to laugh at your leisure or tell us why communism is the root of all evil or whatever. And see you next episode of Professor Plays Wasteland 3. Bye.
Bye.